of, you guessed it, the Lisa Pezik Show. Not sure if I ever told the story of where the name of my podcast came from. It used to be called The Empowered Entrepreneur, made a huge brand around that, mission statement, vision statement, brand lookbook. It was the very first thing online that I created in this business space. My health and fitness company and wellness company, which I grew to 6 figures and sold, was called Lisa P's Quick Fitness. But the Empowered Entrepreneur was my first business baby. And I developed that with a mentor in a group coaching program. And one very important piece that no one ever told me to do was make sure that that name was not already trademarked. Got the branding, started the podcast, started the blog, got a photo shoot, had images done, plastered those words everywhere, and it turned out that entrepreneur was already trademarked. And I received this lovely cease and desist letter from a fellow person who trademarked it. And she happened to also be in Canada, and she was kind about it. She said, I assume that there was no ill intent or ill harm. You probably just didn't check. Yes, newbie mistake. But that is something when you are creating products, programs, business names, something, you got to look to see if it's already trademarked, and you want to stay away from that. So I was in such an infancy of this business that I thought, you know what? I'm just going to make it the Lisa Pezik Show. Nobody can take my name. Pretty sure I'm the only Lisa Pezik out there. And that's why this isn't some catchy, flashy, kind of name. It just is what it is. And I fell in love with it. Not right away. I was like, okay, I'll just call it the Lisa Pezik Show. Big deal. But then I was like, I like it because I am my brand. And it has nothing to do with trying to compete with, who do you think you are? Do you think you're a big name? All that nonsense that silly people say to you. It has nothing to do with that. This podcast is about having real, authentic conversations with change makers that I bring on and guests that I bring on. They're going to help you take one step ahead, one step further in the direction of whatever you want in your business and your life. So unique to you. And when I come on and I share, I want to share what's new and current and buzzing around in between my ears, in front of me, that I'm seeing with my clients or in the industry with my mentors. I'm a nerd. I nerd out on the current research and trends and marketing and content and storytelling and business. And I've been even shifting a lot now to this alignment and authenticity and the spiritual side of everything going on. Our little guy was having nightmares the other night. He's 6, God love him, and couldn't get to sleep. And my friend said, you need to sage your house. And I'm like, I need to what? My what? And I went and bought a sage kit, and I'm going to be doing that later. So I am out there. I am open to the landscape that is forever changing in this world. And that's where I want to bring you what I'm doing and what I'm thinking about and my perspective and what I've been experiencing. And that's why the Lisa Pezik Show, it grew on me. I'm taking a sip of coffee because my husband just took our 6-year-old out to run some errands so that I could do this podcast. That is mom life. So if you periodically hear me slurp, forgive me today, but this may be the only time that I drink a warm coffee. So moms, cheers to us. All right, let's get into what we're talking about today. I want to share with you 3 major ahas that I've realized in this level 9 of Jumanji that we're at right now. I don't even know where we are. My gosh, right? Where we do 5 months, 6 months? How long have we been doing this thing? Since March, however many months that is. And every month, even though this pandemic and things go on longer, I get clearer. And I wonder if you're the same. And the biggest thing I realized, number one, in this time is that if I go down, my business goes down. Now, it's not just me, it's my husband and I that run the business together. We started with just the two of us. We're blessed to have the team. We have contractors and we have graphic designers and copywriters and coders and funnel builders and ads experts and just chatbot builders and beautiful people that we contract from all over the world on our team. But if you go down, your business goes down. Why? Because when you're truly in your zone of genius, you're needed. There is no one that coaches video work the way I coach it. There's no one that gets you in alignment with your business the way I do it to make sure you're building the right thing in our business. I'm a ninja about project management. That's probably something where we need, that will eventually be a delegatable. We need somebody else on the team for that. But we are able to take on the volume of clients and serve the heck out of them and produce and strategize and design and develop and launch all sorts of goodness in the online space in the world because of my attention to detail, the way that I approach how we do our business. And we have the best team ever. I'm so blessed that we worked so hard to find this team that we have. But when it comes down to it, I don't say it as a slant to them. Nobody loves your business the way you love your business. That is a lesson that I learned in network marketing when I had my team and I kept pushing them and pushing them and pushing them to want more than they wanted. Because I'm such a go-getter and I change the world and let's do this and let's fail forward. And they were saying they wanted it and their actions were completely different. And I don't think they didn't want to let me down. Oh, that's bad leadership when people are scared and they don't want to let you down. You are demanding too much of them without seeing where people are at. Doesn't make them bad people. You're just seeing where they're at. Not everybody wants to run at the speed and the pace and the desire that you want to run at. So if you go down, your business goes down because only you are going to run it at that pace and that desire and those dreams that you have. You can't expect other people to do that. People will if you get the right people. And you tell them your declaration or your vision or whatever you want to call it, the goodness you want to bring into the world, the right people will get behind it. But you need to stay healthy and well. We, us need to stay healthy. I don't say this as if I'm not living this with you. We need to stay healthy and well so that we can be around to train those people, to do quality control, to duplicate ourselves. Right? That's not saying you can never take time off. But what would happen if you got tragically sick or burnt out or ill or got a wonky disease or got a well-known awful disease? What would happen? Right? So things like drinking green shakes have become part of our everyday, and less wine and daily walks and getting to sleep, on time, not working ourselves to the ground, being realistic with deadlines. Those are things that I've really been focusing on now because I just know, I know how much is at stake and how much of a difference I want to make. So I ask you to gut check yourself. How are your habits right now? How is your health? Are you making your health a priority? Yes, you can. I know. Like I said, I'm sipping warm coffee for the first time in I don't know how long with my husband and I, two entrepreneurs, crazy life, full schedule. 6-year-old, homeschooling, soccer, martial arts, the whole bit. It's possible. It's possible. Now, which leads to number 2. The next biggest thing I've learned is that you don't have to do it all. And you don't have to have all of the solutions to make people successful. Maybe if we weren't in this time, maybe if you were operating at a nice, steady, even, constant, beautiful flow that you were in your business before pandemic, maybe you can keep going in the state that you're going. But I'm guessing that you either didn't have enough clients or you had too many clients, because not many people get in that nice, steady, even flow. We've just been able to tell people that there's a wait list to work with us. We've never had a wait list. Sure, I'll take you. Yes, I can help you. Come on, let's build that business. More. Because we love what we do. But there is some legwork that needs to be done. Some strategizing before you start building an asset with us. There is some serious launch runway work that needs to be done once you build it. Will they come? If you do it right, yes. We prided ourselves on doing all that. And for certain higher level clients, we do that. We do it all, depending on how long we have clients that work with us for a year, 6 months, 8 months. But for people that want to get in, get it launched, get it out in 1 or 2 months, I'm okay referring the strategy to someone else. I'm okay referring the launch to someone else. Because that means the time that you get in and you work with me, I am doing the thing that I love to do, and I know I'm serving the hell out of you. Who can you partner with? Who can you joint venture with? Who can you affiliate with that does it better than you? Oh, right? You got to throw the ego out the window. Who does it better than you? Send your people to them. Create a wonderful partnership relationship with them so you're both getting paid either way. But that is good business when you're taking care of the customer. The customer always comes first. So in this time, if you're truly like us, we're at a wait list. Maybe I'll refer that strategy to someone else. Maybe I'll refer that launch to someone else, right? Partnerships. You don't have to do it all yourself. And then the last one, number 3 that I've realized, when you are valuable and you are needed and you do work that brings value and necessity into the world, you're busy. You're busy. We've been so stinking busy because people are realizing they need income, steady flow of clients, assets, things they can monetize. When the rug was pulled out underneath speakers and workshop leaders and therapists and trainers and gyms and places doing things only face to face, they realize they need to pivot online. And because we've been showing up so consistently, more me, that's kind of my husband's the behind the scenes tech. He kind of helps lead the team guy. I'm more the front end, video, content, podcast, blog, the thing you're listening to right now. People thought of us because they've been listening, they've been following. So many times we think, oh, I did that, nobody listened, nobody cared. They care, they listen, even if they don't tell you. Your viewers, your listeners are out there tuning in, and when crap hits the fan, if you serve them and you put out good content, they come to you. My mentor, Bo Eason, once, I think he was joking, but maybe not joking, that he said, if you can help people lose weight, make money, and have better sex, quoting you here, Bo, that you will always have a job. And I don't know about I think all of that maybe falls into what we do, right? Lose weight, yes, when you get aligned with your business and you have passive income, You can rest, recover, take care of your health. Be more active if that's what you need. Make more money? Yes. Courses, memberships, coaching programs, lead magnets, websites, funnels. We know they make money when you build it right and you're consistent with it. And lastly, have better sex. I mean, when your stress is low and the money's coming in and everything is aligned, what can I say? Goodness happens, right? So maybe that's why we are so valuable and needed. But what is that value? What value do you bring in the world? Do you need to shift it? Maybe if you are, and when I say shift it, let me go back for a second. I don't mean do something completely different. I mean, what do you know that you can drill down deeper with and become known as? So if you're a therapist and couples are at each other's like necks right now, maybe you do a whole thing on communication, a communication, group coaching program, or one-to-one through communication, or you know what that is for you. But is there something that is relevant right now in the world that is needed that you can do to put out there? You will employ yourself for life when you figure out what those needed things are. That's what I got for you today. Those are the 3 biggest ahas. If you go down, the business goes down. Take care of your health. You don't have to do everything and have all those solutions. You can refer to someone who does it better than you. And lastly, when you are valuable and needed, you will always be employed. So what is the valuable, needed thing that you can bring in this world? Now, if you're going, I don't know, that's not me. I can't do that. I don't know if I am valuable and needed. I don't know any referrals. My health has been crappy. You get on a 30-minute strategy call with me. That's what they're there for. They're there to look at these little bits and bites that make a huge, huge impact in your business and your life. Sometimes we think we need to make this like whole 360 change and a complete overhaul, and that's why we don't ever reach out and ask for help. And a lot of times it's like a 10-degree tilt. That's it. You're only off by 10 degrees, and I'm able to shift it and get you right and get you back centered, right? You're walking off the beaten path in the woods where it's hard and you're getting smacked in the face by bushes and things coming at you, burrs, bees, bugs, snakes, when the other path is just 3 steps the other way. And that's what I do in those 30 minutes. I help you get 3 steps the other way. So I'll post the link here. If that interests you, $97, hop on, 30 minutes, done and done. Or it's also on my website at the bottom of every single page. You'll see it there. So be well, take care of yourself, start connecting. Even though we are physically distant, we are not socially distant. We are still able to connect virtually. Shoot me an email too if you're stuck. Maybe you're not sure about the strategy call. You're not sure if I can help you. Send me an email, right? The worst thing you could do is not do anything. Make a move. Listen to this podcast. Figure it out right now. Write it down right now. What move are you going to make? You're going to book a strategy call with me? You're going to email me? You're going to finally reach out to that person that you said you're going to reach out to? Are you going to write down that thing that you know you need to change? Even if you don't know how. When the pen goes to paper, the hands go to keyboard. When you move, things happen. And that's what I want you to do. Thank you so much for being here. I'll put all those links there, and I'll see you next time on the Lisa Pezik Show. Bye for now.